You've been told a car is freedom, independence, proof you've made it. So let me show you something that'll ruin that new car smell forever. The average new car payment in America is now about $770 a month, and nearly 1 in 5 people are paying over $1,000. But the payment isn't even the part that's keeping you poor. The real damage is invisible. It happens the second you drive off the lot. And by the end of this video, you'll see the exact number it's quietly costing your future self.
Here's what nobody explains. A new car is a financial triple threat, all at once. 1, you borrow money at interest to buy it. 2, you pay to maintain, insure, and fuel it the entire time you own it. And 3, the big one, it loses value fast the whole time you're paying for it. Think about how strange that is. You're paying interest on something that's actively shrinking in value, that also costs money just to keep. There is almost nothing else we treat this way. Let's break down the part that does the real damage.
The silent killer is depreciation, the value your car loses just by existing. And cars hold their value about as well as ice cream on a hot sidewalk. Industry data is brutal. A new car loses roughly 20% of its value in the first year alone, and 5 to 10% vanishes the instant you drive it off the lot, before you've even hit the highway. Over 5 years, the average new car loses 55 to 60% of what you paid. Let that land. The average new car costs about $49,000 today. 5 years later, it's worth around 20 grand. You didn't get robbed. You didn't crash it. It just evaporated. That's not an investment. That's a slow-motion money fire you're making monthly payments on.
Okay, you say, I'll just lease. Careful. Leasing companies set the price so that you pay for the depreciation, and at the end, they keep the asset to resell. You took the loss, they kept the car. Clever, right? And remember, depreciation is just one of the threats. When you add up payments, insurance, fuel, and maintenance, AAA estimates the true cost of owning a new car is about $11,500 a year, roughly $965 every single month, just to keep one car running. That's not a car. That's a second rent. So here's the simple way to put yourself in the driver's seat instead of getting taken for a ride. 3 simple rules. Rule 1, buy a car that's at least 2 to 3 years old. You let the first owner eat that brutal first-year depreciation. Then you buy the exact same car, often for a third less, still basically new. Rule 2, whenever realistically possible, save up and pay cash. Paying interest on something guaranteed to lose value is like getting fatter from going to the gym. All pain, no gain. Rule 3, and this one's a gut check. If you can't comfortably save an amount equal to the car payment each month, you can't afford the car. If $700 a month would wreck your savings, a $700 car payment will too. Now here's the number I promised. This is where it gets real. Let's say buying smart, a slightly used car paid off, saves you just $300 a month versus the average new car trap. Not $770, just $300. Now imagine you invest that $300 a month instead in a simple index fund at a historically reasonable 7% average return. Do that consistently, and in about 35 years, you'd have over $500,000 from the difference between 2 cars that do the exact same thing. Get you from A to B. That's the part the car ads never mention. Every oversized car payment isn't just $770. It's $770 plus everything that money could have become. That's the real price tag.
Now, I'm not anti-car. If you need one for work, for kids, for life, buy one. This isn't about guilt. It's about intention. A car is a tool to get you places. The problem is only when we buy it as a trophy, financing our identity instead of our transportation. Buy the tool, skip the trophy, keep the difference. So here's my question for the comments. If you had an extra $700 a month back, what would you actually do with it? Tell me
I read every one. And if this changed how you see that shiny showroom, watch this next. Spend smart, stay free.